Brady, Fox News. After President Biden drew a line on providing certain weapons to Israel if it launches a major invasion in the southern Gaza city of Rafah. National Security Communications Advisor John Kirby just telling reporters,
"We have never, ever told them that they can't try to finish off the Hamas battalions that are in Rafah. We've never told them they can't operate in Rafah. What we've told them is that the way they do it matters."
Kirby says the president also said the U.S. will do all it can to help Israel defend itself and still supports the objective of eliminating the threat from Hamas. Some Republicans in Congress are prepping impeachment articles accusing the president of abusing his power by conditioning aid to an ally. The White House's actions have been consistent with the law. The U.S. votes no as the UN General Assembly approves new rights and privileges for what's currently the observer state of Palestine, calling on the UN Security Council to allow full membership.
The very body established to prevent evil is now welcoming a terror state into its ranks.
Israel's UN Ambassador Gilad Erdan called the vote a shredding of the UN Charter.
If you do not support our freedom, you do not support peace.
Palestinian Representative Riyad Mansour. The U.S. rushing more weapons to Ukraine.
A U.S. official confirms the Pentagon has signed off on a new $400 million military aid package to Ukraine. The weapons will be transferred from U.S. stocks and include Stinger anti-aircraft missiles, Bradley fighting vehicles, Javelin missiles, and ammunition. The aid is expected to arrive in Ukraine within days amid an offensive launched by Russia in Kharkiv in northern Ukraine near the Russian border.
Fox's Jared Halpern in Washington. The White House says that Russian offensive is intensifying in Ukraine's second largest city. America is listening to Fox News.
Think identity theft won't happen to you? Think again. There's a new victim every 3 seconds in the U.S., over 15 million this year alone, and many don't even know they're victims. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss even when you monitor your credit. If your identity's stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year with my name Clay as the promo code at LifeLock.com.
You can host the best backyard barbecue when you find a professional on Angie to make your backyard the best around. Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Inside to outside, repairs to renovations. Get started on the Angie app or visit Angie.com today. You can do this when you Angie that.
A House panel will take up the Baltimore bridge collapse.
The House Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure is set to hold a hearing next Wednesday on the federal response to the recent collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore after it was struck by a Singapore-flagged container ship that reportedly lost power. The hearing featuring witnesses including National Transportation Safety Board Chair Jennifer Homendy, with topics that include the ship's voyage data recorder, what information was on it, and when it stopped recording.
Fox's Jeff Panasso. 6 construction workers were killed in that March collapse. The final body recovered earlier this week. Search and rescue operations giving way to damage assessments in Tennessee after an EF3 tornado hit Wednesday, killing 1 person. Fox Weather's Max Gordon in Columbia, southwest of Nashville.
Winds were whipping at about 140 miles per hour. This thing went for 11 miles and was 0.5 miles wide, nearly half a mile wide. 2 other tornadoes touched down in Middle Tennessee on Wednesday, but there are other hazards as well. A 10-year-old boy got sucked into a storm drain, has serious injuries.
Falling trees blamed for 2 deaths in Tennessee and North Carolina. People as far south as Alabama may get to see the northern lights tonight thanks to a severe solar storm.
The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's upgraded a geomagnetic solar storm from moderate level 3 to severe level 4 after solar flares combined. NOAA says level 4s are unusual, and the last time we had a severe geomagnetic storm watch was nearly 20 years ago. 2 sunspots merged and have created at least 2 X-class solar flares. NASA says the largest X-class flares produce as much energy as 1 billion atomic bombs. This new sunspot created from the 2 that merged, by the way, is 16 times the diameter of Earth.
Fox's Jessica Rosenthal. That solar storm could also disrupt satellite communications and GPS. I'm Lisa Brady. This is Fox News.
Good afternoon. I'm Andrea Drake with your local and regional news from the Sierra Radio Network newsroom. Here's what's happening. In a pre-dawn operation on Wednesday, the Lassen County Sheriff's Office conducted a high-risk search warrant at a residence on Dillon Court in Susanville. Due to safety concerns and the complexity of the location, the operation required the Sheriff's Office SWAT and drone teams. Upon arrival, the SWAT team, assisted by the crisis negotiation team members, called for those in the home to come out over loudspeaker. One subject, identified as Drew Dixon, attempted to flee but was led to waiting officers surrounding the area with the assistance of the drones. Despite further negotiation attempts, several other people were remaining inside the home. SWAT team members had to deploy pepper-type gas to encourage their surrender. Eventually, 3 individuals, Paula Dixon, Donald Luna, and Emeka Vim Asanu, exited and were arrested without further incident. A search of the resident uncovered illegal firearms, ammunition, and controlled substances, including AR-15 and SKS-style rifles with high-capacity magazines, as well as a sawed-off shotgun. A total of 5 individuals, including Jenna Miles, who had a felony warrant, were arrested and transported to the county jail on various charges ranging from possession of firearms by felons to drug-related offenses and resisting arrest. Captain Mike Carney emphasized that the successful operation was a direct outcome of grant funding provided through the Gun Violence Reduction Program, which aims to target prohibited persons in possession of firearms. The Lassen County Sheriff's Office expressed their gratitude to the collaborating agencies, which included the California Highway Patrol, Susanville Police Department, and Lassen County District Attorney's Office for their support. The Modoc County Sheriff's Office is preparing for the possible return of the Rainbow Gathering. A group formed in the early 1970s is described as a loose-knit group that meets annually, usually within remote forests, to escape modern society in a spirit of unity and peace. Participants sing, dance, cook, share experiences, and attend workshops. This year, the South Warner Mountains in Modoc have become one of 3 potential locations the group is considering, with a final decision expected when the Spring Council meets in the first 2 weeks of June. Washington and Oregon State are also on the table. Riddled with controversy, some say the group is peaceful and resourceful, respecting the lands they occupy, while others claim they have caused destruction and damage. One of the critics is Modoc County Sheriff Tex Dowdy, who has issued a notice to the organization affirming the department's commitment to upholding justice. Dowdy highlighted the Rainbow Gathering's last visit in 2004, where some members caused serious concerns and dangers within the community, including an increase in crime, environmental damage, and the abandonment of vehicles. Sheriff Dowdy set the tone by stating that the Sheriff's Office, along with cooperating law enforcement agencies, will have a strong presence before, during, and after the proposed event. He added that there will be a zero-tolerance stance to public concerns and emphasized that there will be civil consequences to address any damages caused by the large group. In past events, over 2,000 people have attended these gatherings. The Modoc National Forest says they will be cooperating with the Sheriff's Office if the event takes place, announcing that a national incident management team will be assembled once that location has been determined. Officials from the California Department of Lassen's Fire Safe Council will be hosting its monthly meeting this May over out in Westwood. These details will be coming up in more local news on 93 JDX 1240 KSUE.
Dedicated to their customers, committed to the communities they serve, loyal to their service to you. For over 60 years, that is the Ed Staub & Sons promise. Ed Staub & Sons have been serving Northeast California residents and businesses with diesel, dyed diesel, heating oil, propane, kerosene, bulk fuels, lubricants, and oils. Ed Staub & Sons providing quality products and service in meeting Northeast California energy needs. They offer tankless water heaters and propane-powered appliances too, along with Renai heaters. Visit them at edstaub.com.
So what's up with the new deck? Is this the year?
We're doing it. We got a great quote from CST General Contractors. I called Cal at 530-258-6690 and we're set.
Nice. Do they do additions?
They do almost everything. They've been around for over 35 years in the Lake Almanor and Chester areas. Room additions, electrical, solar electric, and they install Generac generators too. Call Cal at 530-258-6690 and get started.
CST General Contractors. All right, I'll give them a call.
Zengle's Carpet Floor & Home has been keeping a pretty big secret, but it's finally here and on the showroom floor. The Flex from Flex Steel. With patented Blue Spring strength, undeniable durability, incredible comfort, and better pricing than competitors' chairs, the Flex is available at Zangles now. Stop by and take a seat in the newest, trendiest sectional on the market and build your own custom-designed Flex with our sales associates today at Zangles Furniture, Main Street, Susanville, and Zangles.com.
When the loss of a loved one falls upon your family, know that all of us at Fink Funeral Home are here to support you and consider it an honor to serve your family. We are here to help pre-plan and plan for your family funeral service needs so your family can rest more easily. And now Fink Funeral Home has their new website they encourage you to visit to learn more about their services. Visit finkfuneralhome.com, finkfuneralhome.com, or call 530-257-4414.
Carlson's Tire Pros makes buying tires simpler. They offer a straightforward approach to tire and auto service that includes nationwide warranties, expert advice, and a great selection of Michelin tires. No matter what you drive or where you have driven, Michelin has a tire to fit any need. Visit in-store in Susanville or online at carlsonstirepros.com. Tire Pros. Love the drive.
We are blessed to live in our beautiful Susanville area. We're also lucky to have a locally owned supermarket dedicated to community with service you know and trust. Susanville Supermarket IGA. Fresh cut meats and vegetables and quality IGA products that help you save even more.
Happy Mother's Day from your hometown IGA. Fresh strawberries, $1.99 to 1 pound package. Navel oranges, 99 cents a pound. Chocolate dipped strawberries, $2.99. USDA Choice Filet Mignon, $16.97 a pound. Lean pork baby back ribs, $4.97 a pound. Beef top sirloin steaks, $5.97 a pound in the family pack. Cheetos or Fritos chips, selected varieties, $3.69 a bag. And Happy Mom raspberry seltzers, $16.99 a 12 pack plus CRV.
Now offering Instacart. Shopping has never been easier at your hometown IGA. Sign up, shop, check out, and delivered. 7 days a week on Grant Avenue and SusanvilleSupermarket.com. Like them on Facebook. Susanville Supermarket IGA, your hometown proud supermarket.
She's been there for every victory and every failure, lifting you up and doing it with love. Mom's special day is right around the corner, and Millwood Florist knows how to make her day extraordinary. From breathtaking bouquets, jewelry, purses, nursery plants, and delectable homemade truffles, Millwood Florist has your amazing for your amazing mom. Discover the magic that is Millwood. Millwood Florist and Nursery. Online at millwoodfloristandnursery.com.
12:13 local news on 93 JDX 1240 KSUE. The Lassen Fire Safe Council will hold its monthly meeting in Westwood this May. The meeting set for 5:30 at the Westwood Community Center, located at the corner of 3rd and Birch Street, will focus on key updates and progress reports. Managing Director Cade Moeller will provide updates on active projects, many of which are funded through CAL FIRE grants and focus on fuel treatment and forest restoration within burn scars. Additional support for these projects can also come from the Sierra Nevada Conservancy. The meeting also offers a valuable opportunity for you to hear about the collaborative actions being taken by cooperating agencies. This includes the Bureau of Land Management, U.S. Forest Service, Honey Lake Resource Conservation District, and Firewise community leaders. You are encouraged to attend to stay informed about ongoing efforts to safeguard the region's forest and promote fire safety. The Plumas-Sierra County Fair, a cherished event with an 84-year history, is back, celebrating the theme Mountains of Memories. Running from July 25th to the 28th, the fair will offer a selfie museum, decorated picture frames for unique photo opportunities, and a diverse entertainment lineup that will include a free country concert by Caleb Montgomery, flat track motorcycle racing, and the annual fair auto racing. Visitors will also enjoy live music from Deja Vu, Back 40 and Rummy, alongside magic shows, puppet performances, and the Swan Brothers Circus. The Mineral Building will be hosting Eye Ventures, featuring mind-bending optical illusions, while World Amusements returns with a full carnival. In addition to entertainment, traditional competitive exhibits, including jelly, jerky, photos, and vegetables, will be on display, and the annual Junior Livestock Auction has been set for July 28th at 9 a.m. Those interested in contributing more can volunteer at various fair activities. You can visit the fair website or their Facebook page for those latest updates and create your own Mountains of Memories at the Plumas-Sierra County Fair this year. And that is what's happening today from your only local news radio, keeping you informed and connected to your communities throughout Lassen, Plumas, and Sierra counties.
Northeast California weather.
And at 12:15, let's take a look at your 3-day northeastern California weather. We are currently sitting at a beautiful 67 degrees outside the studios here in Susanville with no wind gusts, just a slight breeze, but not as bad as it has been. We're going to reach temperatures near 75 today. Overnight, we'll see clear skies, lows down to about 47. And tomorrow, another round of sunshine, warm up to those lower 80-degree temperatures and lows near 50 degrees. And that trend will continue into Sunday and into the middle of next week with those daytime highs sitting right around the mid-80s. All your other updates heard right here throughout your day, as well as while you're on the go through our app, Sierra Daily News. Also found on our website, SierraDailyNews.com, our obituaries provided by Fink's Funeral Home. And all new announcements will be heard here each weekday following your news at noon. We'll have more local news coming up for you on Live at 5 with your hosts Amanda and Aaron. And we do appreciate you joining us and welcoming Kix Brooks, an American Country Countdown, to our weekend lineup. ACC, the hottest countdown in the country, playing here Saturdays at 10 a.m. and repeating Sundays at 2. And this weekend, Scotty McCreery is going to be talking about making his new album, Rise and Fall, and he's also going to share with Kix what being a Grand Ole Opry member means to him. Plus, Kix is going to be previewing the upcoming ACM Awards and visits with nominees like Luke Combs and Megan Maroney. You won't want to miss it. It's a great time right here on the ACC, only here in JDX Country. From the Sierra Radio Network Newsroom, I'm Andrea Drake. Thanks for joining me with your news at noon. Stick around. Your checkup on health is next, followed by more of Sierra's Best Country on 93 JDX and Fox Across America, Jimmy Fela on 1240 KSUE.
Are you dealing with blood sugar issues that make you feel sluggish after meals or have low energy in general? Do you crave sweets and junk food? Have you been told that you are pre-diabetic or at risk of developing diabetes? It is important to learn all you can about healthy lifestyles to prevent this disease or manage it well. Northeastern Rural Health Clinic offers a free diabetes class. We meet every third Tuesday each month from 2 to 4 p.m. We discuss all issues and challenges of living well with diabetes or preventing it. Everyone interested in learning about diabetes is welcome. This month we are meeting on Tuesday, May 21st at 2 p.m. We will have a guest speaker provider, Tanya Villers, F&P, discussing the role of medications to help control blood sugars and how they work. If you have questions, call health educator Debbie Jones at 251-5000. That's 251-5000. Or just show up on May 21st at 2 p.m. Hope to see you there. A service of Northeastern Rural Health Clinic, where quality health care is your choice and our commitment.
Check Up on Health with Chris Whitting.
The Centers for Disease Control says that 7,000 to 8,000 people per year receive bites from venomous snakes in the U.S. Do you know what to do in an emergency? Dr. James Hubbard, author of the book Living Ready Pocket Manual First Aid, says if you are bitten, don't wait for symptoms to appear before seeking medical attention.
Bottom line is there's not a whole lot you can do other than get to a medical facility, and if the antivenom is needed, start it. You can elevate the limb somewhat. You can keep it at rest, of course, unless you're having to travel out on your own. But you don't cut it open. You don't suck on the poison, because that has not been shown to help. And actually, because of secretions in your mouth and everything and the cut, you may be just causing some bad infection to develop.
And one final tip. Try to remember the color and shape of the snake, which may help with treatment once you get to a medical facility. With Checkup on Health, I'm Chris Whitting.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, a Pfizer vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine. It can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infection